Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. This week I'm going to create a Mother's Day card with the help of my Big Shot. I'm going to start off by using my Big Shot and then I'll show you how to put the card together at the end of the video. The first thing I'm going to do is use my Hello You Thinlits. I'm going to use the Happy from that pack and I'm going to die cut the Happy from a piece of Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. So I've got my magnetic platform, bottom standard cutting pad. I'm going to put the glimmer paper on top, but then there's a couple of things I'm going to put on top of that to help me die cut. I'm going to use a piece of wax paper, and then I'm going to use a dryer sheet, and these elements will help prevent the letters in Happy from sticking inside the die and having to be pried out. Much easier to get them out. Then I'm going to put my top standard cutting pad on, and then I'm going to run it through my Big Shot. And this time, because I do have several layers for the Happy to die cut through, I'm actually going to roll it back and forth a few times. Normally you don't have to do that, but in this case I think it's wise to do so. Right, then I'll peel off the Happy and this, the other two layers, and then you'll see what you can do is you can just poke it out of the glimmer paper. Now that takes a few minutes to do, so I went ahead before the video began and I did a second one so that you could see what it looks like when it's all punched out of the glimmer paper. Now to finish off the card, I'm going to add another element. I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock and I'm going to ink up the sun image from the Kinda Eclectic stamp set using Daffodil Delight ink. So I'm going to ink up the stamp this way because it's quite a large stamp. Stamp it down. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take the Mother's Day from the Crazy About You stamp set, and I'm going to ink it using Blackberry Bliss ink. I'm going to stamp it down in the center of the sun, like so. Okay, hopefully you can see that just fine. And then I'm going to use my Big Shot one final time. I'm going to use a circle framelit, and I'm going to die cut the sun and the phrase out using the circle framelit that fits perfectly around the outside of the phrase. Run that through my Big Shot. And there we go. I've got a really pretty phrase for the front of my card. Now in the last couple of weeks I've had some pretty tremendous storage issues with my video camera and my cell phone. So this is the third time I've tried to complete this video for you. So what I did in the first video was I went ahead and completed the card and didn't realize that my video had shut off because of lack of storage space. I think the issue's been solved, but I'll walk you through the rest of this card. I used a layer of the Painted Blooms Designer Series paper. Then I have a layer of Daffodil Delight, a layer on top of that of Blackberry Bliss. Then I adhered the Mother's Day phrase that I die cut out using my circle framelits. And then the last thing I did was I used a generous amount of the two-way glue pen on the back of the Happy phrase and then adhered that to the front of the card to complete the card. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurement for the cardstock layers, hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutstamping.com. While on my blog, make sure you're a newsletter subscriber. I have newsletters that I send out each month, and you can choose which ones you want to receive. All of them are free. You can place an order for the supplies used to make this card. Don't forget that right now the retiring stamp sets and accessories lists are out. So if you want any of those, now's the time to get them before they're gone forever. You can check out lots of other sample ideas in my online clubs that I offer each month, or you can just ask me a question. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.